Professor, boa noite. Um prazer ouvi-lo aqui hoje. Eu gostaria de aproveitar uma parte da sua última resposta para fazer a minha pergunta. Há poucos dias, a ex-vice-presidente Kamala Harris concedeu a sua primeira entrevista ao Stephen Colbert desde a eleição, na qual ela afirmou que ela conseguia antever muito do que Donald Trump tem feito ao longo desses 7 meses de governo. Mas o que ela não conseguia prever, nas palavras da ex-vice-presidente Kamala Harris, é o que ela chamou de capitulação de grande parte da sociedade americana ao que Trump tem feito. Em primeiro lugar, eu gostaria de saber se o senhor concorda com esse diagnóstico da ex-vice-presidente e eu queria também ouvir do senhor qual é o papel do próprio Partido Democrata como a força política de oposição principal ao governo Trump. O senhor enxerga essa capitulação, a vice-presidente Kamala Harris não se refere à capitulação do Partido Democrata, mas o senhor também vê no partido um enfraquecimento como oposição, como a principal força política de oposição ao governo Trump?
Good question. So first of all, I agree with Kamala Harris that virtually everything that Donald Trump is doing are things that he promised to do. He's actually, he didn't keep it as a secret. He said he was going to use the state to investigate his rivals and try to lock up his rivals. He said he was going to go after the media. He said he was going to engage in mass deportations. He said he wanted to use the army to repress protests. None of this was hidden from view. It was promised. What was surprising is how meekly the U.S. civil society responded. We have a very wealthy, muscular civil society. We have hundreds of billionaires. We have literally millions of millionaires. We have almost 2,000 private universities. There's a lot of muscle in our civil society, and yet it has quietly retreated to the sideline. That is the big surprise. It's honestly what all of us in social sciences are trying to understand and to figure out. The Democratic Party's role is important but partial. The Democratic Party suffered a surprising defeat, did not expect to lose the election, and when parties lose elections, they go through a difficult period. It's inevitable, it's normal in a democracy for a party that expected to win, the party of government, loses an election, to go and rethink, to have a bit of a debate, a crisis, and the Democratic Party is having that debate, having that crisis. The problem is this is not a normal time. The Democratic Party is a normal political party, a very sort of moderate, pragmatic, mainstream political party that most of the time behaves in a moderate, pragmatic, mainstream way. But this is not a normal moment. And it's not enough to behave like a normal political party at a time when democracy is being attacked. But it can't speed up the process. It is, it's not, just 7 months after, 9 months after losing a major election, it's just not in a position to have developed a strategy to confront Trump. The other problem is, like civil society, the politicians in the Democratic Party, most of them, especially in the leadership, many of whom are pretty old, they were not trained for this. These guys are mainstream politicians. They know how to win elections. They know how to legislate. They know how to do democratic politics. They don't know how to do authoritarian politics. They don't know how to confront dictatorship. They've never done it before. They were not trained for this. And so I think the Democratic Party's job is to compete in elections and win elections. They will do that in 2026 and 2028, but they're not going to lead the resistance. It's going to require people outside of the Democratic Party, outside of elections. It's going to require civil society pushing back. The Democratic Party eventually will play an important role, but it's not going to be at the head of the movement to resist Trump. It's going to be following. Civil society is going to have to pull the party along.
Okay.